The shortest career. The NFL's shortest career by time on the field belongs to Ryan Sutter, a practice squad safety for the Carolina Panthers who played for just 5 seconds during a 1998 game. Activated due to a last-minute roster need, Sutter participated in the opening kickoff, attempted a tackle, injured his shoulder, and never returned to an NFL game again. The most arrests. This record is tied at 10 by Adam Packman-Jones and Aldon Smith. For Jones, this includes incidents such as multiple assault charges, DUIs and public intoxications, disorderly conduct, terroristic threatening, resisting arrest, and inciting a fight at a strip club that led to a shooting which paralyzed someone. For Smith, this includes incidents like DUIs and public intoxications, illegal possession of assault rifles, false bomb threats at an airport, a hit and run, and battery. For teams, the Minnesota Vikings lead with 60 player arrests since 2000, driven by high-profile incidents like Adrian Peterson's abuse case, the Love Boat scandal, and Jordan Addison's 2024 DUI arrest. The heaviest player. The heaviest player in NFL history is offensive tackle Aaron Gibson, who was officially listed at over 400 pounds. While weight records can be inconsistent, other players rumored to have reached 400 pounds include Nate Newton, Gilbert Brown, and Terrell Brown. Among current NFL players, Trent Brown and Daniel Falele are among the heaviest, weighing in at around 380 pounds. The shortest punt. Sean Landeta holds the record for the shortest punt of all time. In the playoffs with the 1985 New York Giants, he had a -7-yard punt that was returned for a touchdown by the opposing team. In comparison, the longest punt belongs to Jets rookie punter Steve O'Neill, who booted a 98-yard punt against the Broncos in 1969. The only team to lose to a team from the CFL. In a historic exhibition game on August 8, 1961, the Hamilton Tiger Cats of the CFL defeated the Buffalo Bills of the AFL 38-21 at Civic Stadium in Hamilton, Ontario. This marked the only instance where a CFL team has defeated a team from the present-day NFL. The game featured a blend of Canadian and American football rules, with the first half played under CFL and the second half under AFL regulations. Notably, this was the last time a CFL team faced an NFL or AFL team in an exhibition match, as such interleague games were discontinued after 1961, making this record unbreakable. Most times traded. The NFL record for the most times a player has been traded is held by Brandon Cooks, Eric Dickerson, and Kiko Alonso, who were all traded 4 times during their careers. Cooks, a wide receiver, was first traded from the Saints to the Patriots in 2017, then to the Rams in 2018. Followed by the Texans in 2020, and finally the Cowboys in 2023. Dickerson, a Hall of Fame running back, was first traded from the Rams to the Colts in 1987, then to the Raiders in 1992, followed by the Falcons in 1993. Finally, he was traded to the Packers. However, he failed the physical examination, nullifying the trade. Linebacker Kiko Alonso was traded from the Bills to the Eagles in 2015, from the Eagles to the Dolphins in 2016, from the Dolphins to the Saints in 2019, and from the Saints to the 49ers in 2020, but eventually never played for the 49ers due to injuries. Most losses in a season. The NFL record for the most losses in a single season is held by the 2017 Cleveland Browns and 2008 Detroit Lions, both finishing 0-16, marking the only winless 16-game seasons in league history. There are other teams that have also had winless seasons, but in shorter schedules. For example, the 1976 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who finished 0-14. Longest losing streak. The NFL record for the longest losing streak belongs to the Chicago Cardinals, who endured 29 consecutive losses over 4 seasons in 1942 to 1945, a stretch marked by World War II player shortages and a temporary merger with the Pittsburgh Steelers in 1944. The streak began in 1942 with 6 straight losses and continued through winless 0-10 campaigns in 1943 and 1944 before ending in October 1945 with a 16-7 victory over the Chicago Bears. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers from 1976 to 1977 hold the post-merger record, with 26 consecutive losses as an expansion team. Most Super Bowl losses. The NFL record for the most Super Bowl losses is shared by the New England Patriots and Denver Broncos, each with 5 defeats in the championship game. Most consecutive Super Bowl losses. The NFL record for the most consecutive Super Bowl losses belongs to the Buffalo Bills, who lost 4 straight titles from 1990 to 1993, losing Super Bowl 25, 19-20 to the New York Giants on January 27, 1991. losing Super Bowl 26, 24-37 to the Washington Redskins on January 26, 1992. Losing Super Bowl 27, 17-52 to the Dallas Cowboys on January 31, 1993. And finally losing Super Bowl 28, 13-30 to the Dallas Cowboys on January 30, 1994. Lowest scoring Super Bowl. The lowest scoring Super Bowl in NFL history is Super Bowl 53 in 2019, where the Patriots defeated the Rams 13-3, combining for just 16 total points. With just 98.2 million viewers, it had the smallest audience since 2008. In comparison, the highest scoring Super Bowl was Super Bowl 29, with a combined score of 75 points. Most turnovers in a Super Bowl. Super Bowl 27 holds the record for the most turnovers by a single team, with the Buffalo Bills committing 9 turnovers against the Dallas Cowboys, leading to a decisive 52-17 victory for the Cowboys. Super Bowl 5, though, holds the record for the most combined turnovers, with 11 turnovers in total, earning it nicknames like the Blunder Bowl. Notably, the Colts committed 7 of the 11 turnovers, yet still secured a 16-13 win. The only Super Bowl that failed to sell out. The only Super Bowl that failed to sell out was Super Bowl I in 1967 between the Packers and the Chiefs at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. Despite implementing a broadcast blackout in the area to encourage local attendance, only 61,946 fans attended the 93,000-seat capacity stadium, leaving over 30,000 seats empty. Tickets priced at $10 to $15, equivalent to approximately $115 today, were considered overpriced at the time. Also, marketing efforts were minimal, with Los Angeles locals dismissing it as a sideshow. Additionally, the lack of star power in the halftime show, featuring college bands and jetpack demonstrations, and the absence of a unified Super Bowl branding further contributed to the low turnout. The biggest blowout. The biggest blowout in any NFL game belongs to the Chicago Bears' 73-0 victory over the Washington Redskins in the 1940 NFL Championship game, while the biggest blowout in modern-era playoffs occurred in 2000, when the Jacksonville Jaguars defeated the Miami Dolphins 62-7. And the biggest blowout in Super Bowl history is the 49ers' 55-10 win over the Broncos in Super Bowl 24 in 1990. The largest blown lead. The NFL record for the largest blown lead belongs to the 2022 Colts, who blew a 33-point lead to lose to the Vikings 39-36 in overtime, while the largest blown lead in a playoff game occurred on January 3, 1993, when the Houston Oilers blew a 32-point lead against the Buffalo Bills. And the Super Bowl record belongs to the Atlanta Falcons, blowing a 25-point lead against the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 51, with the first overtime touchdown in Super Bowl history.